Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all feeling well. I hope you're all feeling absolutely fantastic. And welcome along to episode number 10 of our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. It's already episode number 10, but it's the Canadian Grand Prix today. A personal favourite of mine. I'm pretty sure it's a personal favourite of both Jackie and Tatiana's as they get ready to head off to the Circuit Gilles-Villeneuve in Montreal. Let's have a look at everything. There's the facility. Nothing much upgraded there, but we may get an upgrade after this Grand Prix. We'll have to see how that goes for the moment. We do have a resource regeneration coming in before we go to Canada, which is fantastic. R&D, we haven't really got much to spend there, but you can see it looks like Alpha have brought a big upgrade. We'll have to see how that goes. There's Jackie and Tatiana's Championship, and Lewis Hamilton retakes the lead of the championship, followed by Valtteri Bottas, Sebastian Vettel, Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, Jackie there in P6, then Carlos Sainz, Alex Albon, Lance Stroll and Lando Norris, your top 10. In the Constructors, Mercedes are starting to run away with it from Ferrari, Red Bull, McLaren, there's Chaseliner in P5, Racing Point, Renault, Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, Williams and Haas with a lone point down the bottom, and still yet to score. Yep. Well, no, it's Roman Grosjean, Tatiana Calderon and George Russell. I believe someone scored some big points around Baku. I can't remember who it was. But we're going to get qualified. We'll advance it through to the Canadian Grand Prix. We'll get qualified. We will get practiced. And we'll see you on the start line for the running of the Canadian Grand Prix. This one should be awesome, I think.
Hello and welcome to the Ile Notre Dame once again for what promises to be another incredible Canadian Grand Prix at a fiercely competitive circuit, where pole position can often be decided by less than a tenth of a second. It's one of the fastest races of the season here at the Circuit Gilles-Villeneuve, with around 60% of this 2.7-mile circuit taken at full throttle. There are 14 corners to navigate, the very last of which has its very own infamous history. It could be the cause of a safety car today. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Now, I want to ask you about Lewis Hamilton. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Midas completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Sainz, Stroll, Ricciardo, Magnussen, and Alexander Albon, Hamilton, Raikkonen, Sergio Perez, and Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Norris, Esteban Ocon, and Daniel Kvyat. Russell, Latifi, Calderon, and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot today. And now it's time to head down to the track.
For Canada, Azerbaijan, it was just a blip in the system. Canada, we're back to the front of the field. P2 for Jackie. And to be fair, I think she could have been on pole, but Charles Leclerc, he's got a hot rod under him. We're going to have to beat him into the first corner, or at least try to beat him anyway. There is the race strategy for you. Should be may come in try a little bit of an undercut if the situation presents itself. But yeah, I'm confident that Jackie and Tatiana can do very well. I'm hopefully you're all as confident as I am. So without further ado, folks, let's get it underway. Let's see how she gets on into the first corner here at Montreal. Should be good. It's lights out and away we go in the Canadian Grand Prix, folks. It's a good start from Jackie, but it's a better start from Charles Leclerc. He's off into the lead. Oh, Valtteri Bottas got really, really close there. We'll have to keep him behind him, but we'll have to get after Charles Leclerc pretty quickly as we go through turn 3 and turn 4. No cut in the corner there. That's permanent illegal. She gets 2 tyres on the circuit there. If everything actually does slow it down a bit, and there goes Valtteri Bottas. He's coming right up the back end, and he wants him some of that pink Chaseliner from the start. But she's blocking absolutely perfectly there. If you want past, you're going to have to go around the outside, mate. You're not going to go up the inside of her at all. But down the main straight into the hairpin, it looks like Verstappen's going to have a look around Bottas here. Oh, there, one of them locked up. I think it was Verstappen around the outside. We'll go Verstappen, no. And he's having a P3 as Jackie heads down the long straight next to the St. Lawrence Seaway. And it's going to be to start lap number 12. But look at the gap Leclerc has got already. 2.5 seconds, I imagine that's going to be. But we're going to move a little forward now onto lap number 2. And Charles Leclerc's gap is getting bigger and bigger. But what isn't getting bigger is the gap to the guy in third place, Max Verstappen, because that is getting smaller by the second as well. As he looks to the outside of Jackie Levi, they give each other space, they give each other room into turn. Oh, God almighty, I tell you what, that was a bit sharp there, girl. You have to be very wary of that one. We don't want to see too much of that, but we'll move forward now onto lap number 3. And still Verstappen is coming. Verstappen is literally all over her back, and she's causing an absolute trade here. Although, to be fair, Leclerc, he's not getting away as much as he should do. So maybe Jackie can come back and compete with Charles Leclerc. Verstappen goes to the outside. He's got DRS as well. And I tell you what, another close call there. Oh God, I don't know how many more close calls that they can have. There's contact! Oh, I tell you what, someone's just flown off there. What just flew? It's part of Jackie's wing there. Unbelievable contact between the two cars. That is absolutely ridiculous. I want an absolute inquiry about that one. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Verstappen's allowed to do that, and Jackie has to absolutely almost pile drive herself into the wall. It's ridiculous that he did that. And Bottas is now going to take advantage of it. Oh, I tell you what, there's more contact. They are going to have to do something here, because if they don't do something, it's going to end in tears. It's going to end in tears for somebody. And normally that somebody comes off to be us. Oh, it's a little deep into the hairpin. Come on, Jackie. Come on. Get back on the game, girl. Get back in the game. You're going to be absolutely fine. Don't worry. Do not worry. Valtteri Bottas is not going to get... Look, he pulled away from Bottas. In the straight line, you've got him. You just got to worry about the corners. Get to the pit stop, we'll change the wing, and we'll go for a recovery drive. That's what we tell you. That's what we tell you all the time. We're leading by 10 seconds over Tatiana. So Tatiana's having a pretty decent race herself as you go through turn 2. Down towards turn 3 and 4. This race sponsored by Fantech. I didn't know that. I saw the Fanatec products. That makes me remind of Michael Cody Jr. As one would remind of Michael Cody Jr. But into turn... Oh, that's into turn 6 and 7. But she's still there, folks. Here comes Bottas again. He's having a look to the outside. Oh, we've got him covered up. Oh, yeah! What? Oh, no. Oh, we're out. Oh, my God, we're out. What happened there? What happened? Well, we can't tell from that camera angle. It looks like Bottas has put her in the wall. Let's have a look here. Oh, he's put her in the wall. Whoa, my God, that's ridiculous. Let's have a look at Bottas's point of view here. What's Bottas's wheel? Right there. Look at... Oh, my dear. Deary, deary me. Oh, I hope Bottas gets a penalty for that. She's taking the racing line. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, girl. She's going to have to retire, do the walk of shame back to the garage. Oh.
That's it then for another magnificent Canadian Grand Prix, and they've hung on to take a sublime victory here today. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. So let's review the updated driver standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table.
I know that's at odds with the official decision, but I think they deserve some recognition on a day where both of these drivers are at the top of their game.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, now I'm annoyed. Oh, dear me. I can't believe he did that. Oh my god, I can't believe he did that. Max Verstappen wins the Canadian Grand Prix. Fair play to Max. Sebastian Vettel, Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, Bottas finished 5th. Quite rightly so. Stroll, Albon, Perez, Ricciardo, Raikkonen, your top 10. Where's Tatiana? Oh, she finished P19. Oh dear. There's not much you can say to that. I mean, that is just absolutely demoralising when that happens through no fault of your own. Claire's going to have a fucking field day when she sees this.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
You're the last person I want to see today, Claire.
Do you think you weren't as quick as your teammate today?
Probably because Valtteri Bottas took Jackie out. That's what happened.
It was more like Dodgems than Formula One.
Yeah, with Valtteri Bottas. Absolutely. I just don't want to. I don't want to comment.
Sounds like there's some work to do back at the factory.
Now, fuck you! See that bloody sass that bloody Claire was giving us? We're not having that fucking bullshit. It means now it's going to go down... Well, she'll get it at France. Definitely, but... Oh, dear me. Oh, it was all on you there, Tatiana. You got the acclaim up a little bit more. We're almost at level 9. But I am so pissed at Valtteri Bottas. So pissed. Oh well. We move on to France and we see where we go from there, folks. And just to compound our misery, we had a failure in the R&D. Oh boy. But the good news is, it looks like we got like 10-11 days before we go to France, so we can stick a few good little bits in here. So yeah, let's restart the R&D. We'll get around to doing that, but I think we can probably go for another upgrade here. So let's put that back on the car, be ready in time for the French Grand Prix, which is when we wanted it, if you thought about it. It means we can't now do another upgrade. We've got to wait. But hopefully, I mean, looking at the upgrades we've got coming, we should get some good upgrade packages coming soon. Just a case of when they're actually going to come in. I still can't believe Bottas, man. I really still cannot believe Valtteri Bottas did what he did. It's fucking bullshit, mate. Let me tell you, it's fucking bullshit. But I think with some coffers in the bank, it is time to go and get this activities management upgrade that we have been talking about for a couple of episodes now. Amplify the positive effects from team activities. Yes, please. Get on the car. Be ready for the 20th of June as well, so just in time for the French Grand Prix. We'll be able to put that on there, and hopefully we'll be able to boost the team up just a little bit more, because that's what it's all about eventually, boosting the team up. If you can do that, you're in the money. As far as activities go, though, like I said, we've got well, I thought we had 10 days. We actually have 9 days, but 9 days is more than enough to get a few of these sorted out. So first thing we are definitely going to do, we're going to take this sponsor advertisement. I think we'll take the Supplier HQ tour as well, because that'll give us a bit of extra, wonga. All about the extra wonga around here. So we'll definitely get the sponsor advertisement for the drivers. We will also get the Supplier HQ tour, I think. We'll definitely take race simulations as well. I think that's going to be the two we go with. Supplier HQ tour and simulations. So let's boost everyone up just a little bit more. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit more. Because who doesn't love being boosted a little bit more? But guys, let's get to 25 likes on the video, please. And do get subscribed if you haven't done so already for more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, more NASCAR Heat 4, more Bus Simulator, and whatever it is we decide to play on Sundays. Disappointing, but it was bound to happen sooner or later. We were pushing our luck a bit there. But thanks so much for watching, all that have watched until now. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you all for the next video around the French Grand Prix. Till then, goodbye.